Hey everybody, I'm David with Galveston Live. I got it
Galveston
right. Got
Live.
it right.
That's so good.
I'm here with Gina Spagnolia, the president of the Galveston Regional Chamber. We're kicking off the new Galveston Live show. This has been about a year coming.
It really has. This is exciting.
We had late delays, then we had Burl,
then storms.
It's just been one of those years. But first, I want to thank you. You invited me over to the Good Morning Galveston the other morning. Let me tell you, if you don't attend that, you're missing out because of what y'all have there, the people, the speakers, just the information that you can get in one spot before work ever starts.
It's incredible.
And the coffee's good.
The coffee is incredible. Yeah, well, first of all, thank you. Congratulations. Thank you for being a member of this chamber and for all you do, whether it's Bolivar Live or now Galveston Live, which
I was going to say, we've worked on Bolivar's side for a while and now.
Everything, and I love it. And, you know, the way I always look at it, whether it's Bolivar Live, Galveston Live, whatever you're doing, I love it and embrace it because you're really promoting our region. Because we all know when people come to Galveston, I mean, we even take our leadership class over there.
Bolivar.
It's one of their favorite days. We do a Bolivar Day. It's incredible, y'all, how many people from Galveston in this region had never even been on the ferry. I can't believe it. And these are leaders.
Yes.
And really had not spent a ton of time in Bolivar, and they just fall in love with it. But thank you and congratulations. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that ribbon cutting, and then, of course, our chair, Keith Zahar, he's our 2025. I think it was a record-breaking day. I mean, it was literally, it can typically be standing room only, but I mean, it was standing room only and some. So
I'd never heard those two stories. And Keith and I have spent hours talking, and I've learned about how he started in the trials and tribulations. But those were two stories that I hadn't heard yet. And so he's actually going to be talking at one of my morning events in May. And so I told him, I said, man, you might need to tell that story again.
It's incredible. It's a story of really starting with not a lot and building what he has done with a dream and hard work and determination.
And not giving up.
Not giving up. And it's an interesting tale of how he did it, but we just love him.
And I could tell, you know, you and I have talked about it. We just went through 2024 is not a year I want to go back in. Business-wise for a lot of people in that. And what I got out of it was fight. If you believe in it, fight and don't give up and don't give in.
That's right.
You know, is what I got out of the story. And Keith, for those of you that don't know him, if you ever get a chance to just sit down and talk to him, the information he has, and now he's
our chair this year, 2025.
It's fabulous. So we've got some shows we're going to be doing over the next year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. But one of the things I like about the Galveston Regional Chamber is you heard the term older than dirt. But it's not maybe sand, but y'all have been here for 180 years. And at the Good Morning Galveston, they talked about the oldest member. And we're going to be bringing anniversaries, letting you know, I mean, we're not talking 10 years and 20 years. We're talking 175, 180, 90 years. I was talking to someone before you came out, and she said, man, I just found out such and such and such and such had been here 90 years. That's phenomenal.
It's incredible. And to lead this organization, I'm going into my 22nd year, but served on the board for many, many years, really since Bob and I moved to Galveston in 1991. But it is the oldest chamber in the state of Texas.
And you're accredited.
We're a 5-star accredited chamber. There are only 31, there's 7,000 chambers throughout the nation, and there's only 100 and I believe 32 that have a 5-star accreditation, and only 31 in the state of Texas. And so we're real proud of that. It doesn't come without a lot of work, and it's advocacy and policies and procedures and how we conduct business every day and leadership in the community and so forth. It takes about a year to even do it. We were a 4-star, and then we got our 5th star last year. So we're real proud of that, and we are proud to be partnering with you to tell these stories. It is the 180th anniversary. We will be honoring the Wharfs Board, which are our elders. They're 200 years old this year. The Galveston and Texas City Pilots, they're 180 years. The Port's been a member of this chamber for as long as we've been in operation, 180 years. The Galveston Texas City Pilots, 180 years. The Daily News, 180 years. To just
and
be
those
in business.
businesses are still here.
Still operating, still thriving, and lots and lots of other members. And I always tell people, as chambers, we love cutting ribbons for new members and all that. But the thing that really makes my heart sing as the president and CEO and our chamber and our board is when you're cutting a ribbon for someone that has been here 90 years, 50 years, 10 years, 5 years. If you've stayed in business for 5 years,
especially
it's
with
a
the
big
last
deal.
Especially with the last 5 or 6 years.
We've had storms and the economy and all those things, and so we love celebrating anniversaries, and that's what we really hope to bring to Galveston Live. Thank you. Are those stories of the struggles and perseverance and all the things that it took to keep them here, and why they stayed, and sort of like Keith Zahar, their personal journeys of leadership and secrets to those long years in business. And so it's a great story, but we also want to educate you who are watching and listening, because these folks have been through some things and they've got a lot to share.
Well, and I want people, I like over, on Bolivar, and I'm sort of bringing that realm of things over here. People like to know the businesses, how they started, how they survived a storm like Ike or Burl or the economy or the pandemic, and rebuilding and what they've done to make it successful. And over here's like Bolivar, they're family-owned businesses. They're not big corporations.
Absolutely.
It's smaller businesses. So, well, Gina, I look forward to working with y'all and getting information. And you'll see over here, we've got another show coming up tomorrow morning.
We sure do.
We're going to talk about, we'll talk about it then. We're going to head on out. Remember, the island's a beautiful area. Come down and explore it and see what you love about it. Until next time, I'm David with Galveston Live. God bless, and bye-bye.
It's the return of Galveston Island Country Music Fest, January 25th. Drake Milligan, Howie Mandel called him the new Elvis of country. With Houston's Powell Brothers, making Galveston country again. The Galveston Island Convention Center is again going to be the largest honky-tonk on the Texas Gulf Coast. Get your ticket at galvestonchamber.com.